Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Children, good evening.
Evening.
Good evening. My screen is visible, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So let's understand how to solve this pair of linear equations. So we have (23x minus 29y is equal to 98, and the other equation is 29x minus 23y is equal to 110. Now, what we observe in these two equations is that the coefficients of x and y, forget the constants. The constants can be any numbers. We are interested in the coefficients of x and y. Look at the coefficients of x and y. What is the coefficient of x in the first equation?
23.
23.
20.
What is the coefficient of y in the second equation? The absolute value. Ignore the sign. The absolute value.
23.
23. The coefficient of x in the first equation is 23. The coefficient of y in the second equation is 23. Okay, minus 23, but the value, the numerical value is 23. Similarly, you can see for y, the coefficient of y in the first equation is minus 29. So the numerical value, the absolute value 29 is the coefficient of x in the second equation, 29. So the coefficients are exchanged like here 23 and 29. The coefficient of x here is the coefficient of y here. The coefficient of y here is the coefficient of x here. The coefficients are exchanged. First equation, the coefficient of x is the coefficient of y in the second equation. Similarly, the coefficient of y in the first equation is the coefficient of x in the second equation. So then we say that these two equations should be solved by the special method. What is that special method? We'll learn now. These two equations can be solved under the special method. So what we do under the special method is that we add, let's call these equations 1 and 2. 1 and 2, equation 1, equation 2. All right, adding equation 1 and equation 2. Adding equation 1 and equation 2. All right, so that means we don't change the signs in the second equation. Adding means we write the equations as it is or as they are. We don't change the signs in the second equation. Not changing the signs in the second equation. Now, what is 23x plus 29x? Tell me. 23x plus 29x.
52x.
52x. Minus 29y minus 23y.
52. Minus 52.
Minus 52y is equal to 98 plus 110.
208.
That's 98. Yeah.
208.
208.
208.
Yeah, 108. So this is what we mean by adding the two equations. Adding the two equations means just write the equations as they are. Don't change the signs in the second equation. Simply calculate as the equations are. Now you can further, somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. So you can take out 52 common. We got 52x minus 52y is equal to 208. 52 is common. So we have x minus y is equal to 208. Is this clear, children? 52, I'm continuing. There's no place, I'm continuing. 52 common, so 52 in brackets, x minus y is equal to 208. So x minus y is equal to 208 divided by 52. X minus y is equal to 4. So we'll call this equation 3. We have a new equation now, 3. We have another equation in x and y, but it looks simpler than the equations 1 and 2. See, simpler meaning the coefficients are very small. X minus y is equal to 4. But the given equations are like 23x minus 29y is equal to 98. The numbers are large. So by adding the two equations, we get a new equation 3, which looks simpler than the equations, the given equations 1 and 2. Is it fine, children? Understood so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please write on, children. Write on the question. And work this. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
No button. Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. All of you done? Okay. So here in the first case, we added the two equations, equation 1 plus equation 2. Equation 1 plus equation 2. Now we are going to subtract the two equations. Equation 1 minus equation 2 gives. Equation 1 minus equation 2 gives what? Write out the two equations, the original equations. 23x minus 29y is equal to 98. 29x minus 23y is equal to 110. Write the given equation. See, we are writing equation 1 and 2 again, one below the other. And subtracting means equation 1 minus equation 2. That means change the signs throughout in the second equation. So it's a plus 29x, make it minus. It's a minus 23y, make it plus. It's plus 110, make it minus. Now solve the two equations. So 23x, take the new sign, forget the original sign, take the new sign. 23x minus 29x, what is it? What is it?
Minus 6.
Who's this?
Ma'am, Tarun, ma'am.
Tarun Murali, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, minus?
6x.
Minus 6x. What is minus 29y plus 23y?
Minus 6y.
Minus 6y. And finally, 98 minus 110? Yes, Nikita, what is 98 minus 110?
Minus 12, ma'am.
Minus 12. Minus 12. So Nikita, what next? Nikita, unmute yourself and tell me what next. What is common between minus 6x and minus 6y? Nikita.
6, ma'am.
Yes.
6, ma'am.
What's common? Okay, maybe you're trying to talk, but I'm not able to hear you, Nikita. Class, what is common?
Minus 6, ma'am.
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
Minus 6. Very good. Minus 6. So what should I write in the bracket?
X
Ma'am,
plus
6 minus
X minus.
X plus y is equal to minus 12. Because when you multiply minus 6 into x is minus 6x. Minus 6 into plus y is minus 6y. Is equal to minus 12. So we have x plus y is equal to minus 12 divided by minus 6. X plus y is equal to 2. This is the fourth equation. Now the fourth equation also is so simple. It's simpler than the given equations 1 and 2. Now let us solve. Solving equation 3 and equation 4. Solving equation 3 and equation 4. We get, what's equation 3, children? X minus y is equal to 4. X minus y is equal to 4. This is equation 3. All right. And equation 4 is x plus y is equal to 2. Let's solve these two simple equations now. So you don't have to equate. The coefficients are already equal. So you can directly eliminate one of the variables. What shall we do now? Tell me. What shall we do now? What's plus y minus y or minus y plus y?
0 is equal to 2, ma'am.
Minus y plus y gets cancelled, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 1x and 1x is 2x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 by
3,
2,
ma'am.
which is 3.
X
so the
is
value
equal to
is 3. How will we find the value of y now?
I
Substitute.
must cancel x, ma'am.
You can do that also, or you can substitute. Substitute x is equal to 3 in equation 3 or 4, any one equation. In equation 3 or equation 4, any one equation. So this is equation 3. X minus y is equal to 4 is equation 3. So 3 minus y is equal to 4. Minus y is equal to 1 or y is equal to minus 1. So solution set 3 comma minus 1.
Ma'am, I had out now.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if we cancel x, ma'am, it will be 2y is equal to 6 now, ma'am. If we cancel it will be 1y, ma'am.
Which one?
Ma'am, in the equation showing example 3 and example 4 now, ma'am. If we
Yeah.
cancel y, it will be only 1y, ma'am. 1y is equal to 6, ma'am.
You want
Because-
to cancel? Here I
Ma'am,
can-
cancel x, ma'am. If we cancel x, ma'am,
If
then
you
y
cancel
will
x,
be...
the signs. X and x is 2x. You cannot cancel x and x.
Okay, ma'am.
X and x is 2x, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you want to cancel x, I'll work it for you. You complete this, I'll tell you what to do. If you want to eliminate x, you'll have to change the signs in the second equation.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll do it. You complete this.
Yes, ma'am.
Class, complete the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Look, like, here you can write equation 1 plus equation 2. So that it just looks alike, that's all. This is right, but you can also write equation 1 plus equation 2 gives. Like here we wrote equation 1 minus equation 2 gives, right? So like that you can write. can write equation 1 plus equation 2 gives.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, while subtracting equation 1 and equation 2, why are we taking x plus y, ma'am?
Which part are you talking about, Rajeshwari?
In the first step, we put x minus y is equal
Yeah,
to.
is it in this slide?
No, ma'am. Next slide.
Okay, yeah.
In this slide, we have put x plus y is equal to 2. Why are we putting x plus y instead of x minus y, ma'am? The first slide we put x minus y.
Are you talking about these two equations, this one and this one?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, here this one, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, minus 6 is common, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so minus 6 into x will give you minus 6x. Similarly, minus into plus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. 6 into y is 6y.
Okay, ma'am.
No, is that your doubt? Have I answered your question? When you multiply, minus 6 into x is minus 6x.
Yes, ma'am.
Minus 6 into plus y is minus 6y.
Yes, ma'am. That was my doubt. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. No, you can even take out, see, like, let me tell you here. Well, first class, finish the answer, I'll tell you.
Yes,
Complete the answer, all of you. Done, children? Okay, I'm erasing the last part. Now, see
Ma'am,
this.
just a minute. Ma'am.
Oh my God. Okay, it's just substituting. You can do this. Substitute. Who was that?
Serious,
Substitute.
ma'am.
Yeah, sorry. Substitute. Y is equal to 3. Substitute x is equal to 3 in equation. I don't know which one I used. I think 3. In equation 3. So x plus y, x minus y, sorry, is equal to 4. 3 minus y. Did I use this equation? Minus y is equal to 1. Y is equal to minus 1.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So look at this part. Now, don't write anything, children. See here, this is equation 3. What I'm writing is equation 3. And this one is equation 4. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So I've written equation 3 and 4, one below the other. Now you can also change the signs in the second equation. You can also change the signs in the second equation. See, when you change the signs, you're subtracting the two equations. When you change the signs, you're subtracting the two equations. When you don't change the signs, you're adding the two equations. Okay, so when you change the signs, plus x is minus x, plus y to minus y, and plus 2 to minus 2. I've changed the signs throughout in the second equation. Now what will happen? X and minus x will get cancelled. Minus y is minus 2y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 by minus 2, which is minus 1. See, you got that value. The same value which you got for y earlier. Y is equal to minus 1. Now you should substitute this value of y, which is minus 1, in any of the equation, 3 or 4. You can put it in 1 and 2 also. You will get the same answer. But the thing is, 1 and 2 have big numbers. Why simply use them? So we use 3 and 4. You will get the value of x, which is 3. All of you understood what I tried to say?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Equation 3 and 4, what we have done is we have added the two equations here. Here we have added the two equations. We didn't change the signs. So we eliminated y, we got x value, and then we found y value. If you change the signs throughout, x will get eliminated. You will get the value of y. Now you should substitute and find the value of x. That is to answer Pranav's doubt. Now, Rajeshwari, listen to this. In fact, the class, it's not only for Rajeshwari. Now, look at this one. It's not that you should take minus 6 common. You can take even 6 common. There's nothing like you should take out minus 6 common. Now, supposing you take 6 common. Okay, so now I take 6 common. That is, we are here minus 6x minus 6y is equal to minus 12. This portion, I'm continuing from here. Don't write all this, children. Try to understand, that's all. So if you take out 6 common, then you will get what? What will you get in the bracket if you take 6 common?
Minus x minus 1, ma'am. Minus x minus 1, ma'am.
Is equal to minus
2
12.
minus 12, ma'am.
So minus x minus y is equal to minus 12 by 6. Minus x minus y is equal to minus 2. You will get this equation. There are different equations. It looks different, that's all. Now what should you do? Write the two equations, one below the other. What was the third equation? X minus y is equal to 4. The third equation was x minus y is equal to 4. Equation 3. And now we got this. This is a new fourth equation. If you take minus 6 common, this is our equation. If you take minus 6 common, this is our equation, fourth equation. If you take 6 common, you get minus x minus y is equal to minus 2. Right? At minus x minus y is equal to minus 2. This is our fourth equation. X minus x cancels. So you get minus 2y is equal to 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Y is equal to 2 by minus 2, which is minus 2. So there's nothing like you should take minus 6 common. Should take 6 common. Can be a plus 6 or minus 6. I'm trying to convey something. Have I conveyed, children?
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Now for first to find the equation, we must do normally minusing, ma'am. But for second one, you must change the sign and minus, ma'am. To form an equation minus 6x minus 6y.
No. Taking minus there minus 6. We have minus 6 in both the terms. So we took minus 6 common. Nothing
No,
like
ma'am.
that.
Before that method, you are changed the signs now, minus 29x plus 23x.
Yeah.
For that, for first, like this, before we did means we must not change, ma'am. For second one, finding a equation, you must change, ma'am.
Yeah, right. Yes. You're right.
Yes, ma'am.
You can do anything first. You can do equation 1 minus equation 2 first, and then equation 1 plus equation 2. Anything can be done first.
Okay.
You can do this one first, and then you can do this and get the 2 equations. And then you can add anything first. So when do we use this special method? When do we use this special method? When the coefficients are exchanged. When the coefficients are exchanged. The signs can be different, but the numerical value, the absolute value, that is the value without considering the sign, will be the same. So in that case, we use this method, which is called the special method. The given equations are called 1 and 2. We add equations 1 and 2. Then we get a new equation 3. We subtract the equations 1 and 2. We get a new equation 4. And we solve 3 and 4, the new equations 3 and 4, to find the values of x and y. Is that correct? By no response?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So here, solve for x and y using the cross multiplication. Yes.
Ma'am, if it comes simply solve for x and y, you must use any method, ma'am.
Any method. Any method. Sometimes the method will be specific. Special method will not be specific. You should identify that it's a special method.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, previous
Sorry? Tarun Ishwaran, you joined the class late, is it? Tarun Ishwaran. All right. Yes, children. Oh. So solve for x and y using the cross multiplication method. All right. Solve for x and y using the method sometimes is specified, sometimes is not specified. So here it's specified, you should use the cross multiplication method. See the equations given to you. These are the 2 equations. This is one equation and this is the other equation. So let's see how to solve them. Please don't read the content of the full slide. Follow what I am saying. Look at this part of the slide, children. So this equation is given. This is the equation given. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. All right. Now multiply. 2 into 3u, 6u. 2 into minus v, minus 2v is equal to 5uv. And the other equation, 2 into u, 2u. 2 into 3v, 2 into plus 3v, so plus 6v. 2 into, sorry, is equal to 5uv. That's on the other side of the equal to sign. 2 into u is 2u. 2 into 3v plus 6v. And this on the other side of the equal to sign is equal to 5uv. Next, what you need to do is, see, this is like the u term or v term. And this looks like the constant, but then it has that uv in it. So this UV, you bring it down for division to the other side. This UV, bring it to the other side for division. This UV, bring it to the other side for division. Okay, so it will be 6U minus 2V by UV. This one goes to the other side for division. By UV is equal to 5. Now 5 stands alone. That 5 UV, we took it to the other side for division. It's a multiplication, so it goes for division to the other side. Otherwise, children, do not read the slide fully. Follow what I'm saying. Is equal to 5 UV. This is the equation we have, right? 6U minus 2V is equal to 5 UV. You can also say dividing by UV throughout. Dividing by UV throughout. So what will you get? 6U minus 2V by UV is equal to 5 UV by UV. So this UV and UV will get cancelled. That's what I said, this UV comes down for division. Look at this, they're similar. I'll do it again. This is the first equation, 6U minus 2V is equal to 5 UV. What you can also do is you can divide by UV throughout. So what you get, 6U minus 2V, divide the LHS by UV, divide the RHS by UV. Divide the RHS by UV. So UV and UV will get cancelled. And you can see it here. What you have here, it's similar to this one. See here, 6U minus 2V by UV is equal to 5. So it's like dividing by UV throughout. Throughout meaning dividing the LHS and RHS by UV. So I said bring down this UV. Bring this UV to the other side for division. So it looks like the same thing here. This UV to the left-hand side. UV is on the right-hand side. It comes down to the left-hand side. 2U plus 6V by UV is equal to 5. Now divide 6U by UV and 2V by UV. So you must understand that A plus B by 2 can be written as A by 2 plus B by 2. Or X minus Y minus Z by 3 can be written as X by 3 minus Y by 3 minus Z by 3. Similarly, 6U divided by UV minus 2V divided by UV is equal to 5. Now U and U will get cancelled. So 6 by V minus V and V gets cancelled. So 2 by U is equal to 5. Do the same thing with the other equation. Bring this UV for division, then divide 2U by UV plus 6V by UV is equal to 5. Then this U and U gets cancelled. V and V gets cancelled. So you have 2 by V plus 6 by U is equal to 5. So this is what we get. Upon simplifying, this is what we get. Now let 1 by V be equal to X, and because here the equations, children, to solve for U and V, not for X and Y, sorry. Solve for U and V. Solve for U and V, not X and Y. Because the variables are U and V. Solve for U and V because the equations have U and V as variables in them. Okay, so now let 1 by V be, because when do we say this? When the variables are in the denominator. Numbers can be in the denominator, but not variables. So U and V, the variables are in the denominator. So we said let 1 by, this is familiar to you. 1 by V is equal to X, 1 by U is equal to Y. You can also say let 1 by U be X and 1 by V be Y. That's fine. Because V is first and then U, I've assumed let 1 by V be X and let 1 by U be Y. So now I think from after this, you can see this and understand. Then the cross multiplication method. Then the cross multiplication method, find the values of X and Y. Once you find the values of X and Y, see here X is 1 and Y is 1 by 2. X is 1, Y is 1 by 2. But who is X? X is 1 by V. X is 1 by V. X is 1 means 1 by v is 1. Y is half means 1 by u is equal to half because y is 1 by u. So on solving, we get v is 1 and u is 2. Yes, please work out, children.
From that,
Yeah.
from that 1v is equal to x and let 1u is equal to y, I can't understand. Ma'am.
Which one? One. No, this one we have done earlier. This we've already done earlier, Pranav.
Ma'am, but I can't understand.
Then you should use a meeting recording. When you take up one class, you should be ready
Ah.
with all the portions of the earlier classes.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, that 1 into 1v.
Yeah, 6 by v is written as 6 into 1 by v.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
I didn't explain because we've already learned it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Fine, children. Do we understand? Please complete and let me know if you have any doubts. See, Tarun Ishwaran, you must answer when called out. I haven't heard from Nandini also. Nandini. Yeah, any doubts, Nandini? Are you able to follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Complete the children.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what is it about? It's just about opening the brackets. It's just about opening the brackets and this UV is taken down to the other side for division. And then we write 6. We divide each term in the numerator by UV. 6U by UV, 2V by UV, 2U by UV, 6V by UV. So like that, we land up with equations like this. And then you know how to proceed. Let 1 by V be X, let 1 by U be Y, and you know how to write this. So get the two equations in X and Y. Solve using the cross multiplication method because it's mentioned. Otherwise, you can use any method. You can use any method. So here, since it's mentioned cross multiplication method, use that method, find the values of X and Y, and hence find the values of U and V. So fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I go to the next slide, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So solve for X and Y. Elimination method by eliminating the first variable always. First variable meaning that X variable, or if you use U and V, the first variable always. Elimination method by don't think it's very difficult. Okay, I have specified so that all of us will have the same. Now I'm teaching you. So like after some days, I might come back to this question and ask you to work. Okay, so when I ask you to work, this will be the instruction, like use the elimination method. Use the elimination method, and all of you must eliminate the first variable so that it's easy to check the answer. So don't think all this instruction will be given always in my class, so that you know it's easy to check the answer. That's all. We change the heading, children, U and V. Yeah. Yes, I want you people to do this. Write down the question. Write down the equations given. And tell me how do you split the terms in the equations. Please, mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. Yeah, by now you should have written the question. Now, tell me, how do you write the first term? 1 by 2 of X plus 2Y. How do you split that? Quickly. No idea?
Ma'am, let 1 by x plus 2y is equal to 8.
Very good. That's fine. But how will you write? How will you write one? What? Okay. Fine. Let 1 by X plus 2Y be A. You're right. Okay. Then let
3x my 1 by 3x minus 2y b.
Very good. 3x minus 2y b. Very good. So now this is the first equation, right? 1 by 2 into x plus 2y plus 5 by 3 into 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 3 by 2. Now how do you split this?
1a by 2.
No, before that, before you use a 1 by 2 into
A.
Okay, I was expecting this 1 by 2 into 1 by x plus 2y, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Plus
5 by
5 by 3 into
1 by 3x minus 2y
is equal to
minus 3 by 2.
minus 3 by 2. Now we have assumed this one to be a. This is how we split it, children. 1 by 2 into 1 by. See, now multiply the numerator. 1 into 1 is 1. Multiply the denominators. 2 into x plus 2y. 2 into x plus 2y. Multiply the numerators. 1 into 1 is 1. This into this is 2 of x plus 2y. Similarly here, 5 into 1 is 5. And 3 into this one is what you see here. So it will be 1 by 2 into, this one is a, this full thing is a. So 1 by 2 into a plus 5 by 3. This full thing is b. This full thing is b. 5 by 3 into b is equal to minus 3 by 2. So like this, you will get two equations in a and b. This is the first one. You will get the second one also should be converted to an equation a and b. Solve the equations to find the values of a and b and then x and y. So I'll show you the answer slide. Keep working. As you write, please understand what you're writing. So these are the major steps. So we use a and b. We rewrite the two equations. Listen to me. We rewrite these two equations in a and b. So you can see here, we use a and b and get the two equations. We use a and b. No, this is the first equation. This is the first equation. Here's the second equation. I think I'm confused. 1 minute. Where's the second one? This is the first one. Yeah. Yeah, and this is the second one. This is the second one. This is the first one. So from this equation, we get an equation a and b. I have not numbered this 1 and 2. I have not numbered this 1 and 2. So the new equation which we get, I've called it 1. And the new equation here, 2. So this is the first equation given. We use a and b and we construct a new equation like this. This is the second equation given. We use a and b and construct a new equation like this. Now we solve these two new equations using the elimination method. We solve the two new equations. So from that you get the value of b. On substituting, we'll get the value of a. But who are a and b? A is what? A is 1 by x plus 2y and b is 1 by 3x minus 2y. See, this is what is a and b. So 1 by x plus 2y is equal to, what's the value of a? 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. And what's the value of b? Minus 1. So on cross multiplying this, you'll get an equation x and y. On cross multiplying, you get an equation x and y. You need to solve these two equations and find the values of x and y. Because the original variables in the equations are x and y. So solve these two equations and find the values of x and y. Yes, children, start working. Done, children? Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Completed.
Okay. So children, basically it is, you should know how to, express these terms. 1 by 2 into x plus 2y should be written as 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by x plus 2y. When you multiply the numerators, 1 into 1, 1 into 1 is 1. 2 into x plus 2y is the denominator. See here? See here? 1 by 2, 1 by x plus 2y. When you multiply the numerators, 1 into 1, 1. Denominators 2 into x plus 2y is what you see here, 2 of x plus 2y. 5 into 1, 5. And then 3 multiplied by this is what you see here. Is equal to minus 3 by 2. So call this one as A, call this one as B. So you can see here A and B. And this becomes A by 2. 5B by 3 is equal to minus 3 by 2 LCM. And see, the simplification is your choice. You can cross multiply. All of you will get the same equation. You can cross multiply. I have just taken 6 to the other side. I have only taken 6 here. So minus 3 by 2 into 6. You can even cross multiply. If you're comfortable with cross multiplying, do that. You can even cross multiply. 1 second, children. Sorry. Yeah. So I take 6 alone to the other side. Now 2 1s are 2 3s are. So we have the equation 3a plus 10b is equal to minus 9. So the given equations are in x and y. Now this equation we have constructed in a and b. The first equation is now converted to an equation a and b. Do the same thing for the second equation. Do the same thing for the second equation. The equation is in x and y. You need to use a and b and reconstruct this equation using the variables a and b. So again, the same thing, split it like this. Split it up like this. And then 1 by x plus 2y is a. 1 by 3x minus 2y is b. So 5 into a is 5a by 4. 3 into b, 3b by 5 is equal to 61 by 60. LCM. LCM. After this, LCM here. 20 is the LCM. And again, I've not cross multiplied after taking the LCM. I've just taken 20 to the other side. So 21s are 23s are. Now I've cross multiplied. 21s are 23s are. Now I've cross multiplied. 3 into 25 minus 25a minus 12b. Now I have cross multiplied. 3 into 25a minus 12b is equal to 61. So 75a minus 36b is equal to 61. So this is how the second equation looks like in A and B. Now we need to solve these two equations which are in A and B using the elimination method. And the instruction was to eliminate the first variable. That is A. A is the first variable. You are instructed to eliminate A. So here we have 3, here we have 75. So the LCM is 75. The LCM is 75, so you need to multiply this equation by 25. So that will be 3a into 25, 75a, 10b into 25, 250b, minus 9 into 25, minus 225. The second equation is like you're multiplying by 1. You're multiplying by 1. So it comes as it is. Now to eliminate the first variable, you have to change the signs. You have to change the signs. So change the signs throughout. 75a minus 75a gets cancelled. 250b plus 36b, 286b. Minus 225 minus 61. Take the new sign. Minus 286. So on solving this, b is minus 1. Once you find b, find a immediately. Now we found a and b. Now we found a and b. We have to find x and y. We have to find x and y. So take up these two. Take up these two assumptions. That's what you see here. So 1 by x plus 2y is equal to a. A means 1 by 3. And 1 by 3x minus 2y is equal to b. That means b is minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So now cross multiplying this, you will get two equations in x and y now. In x and y. Now we'll have to solve these two equations. How did you solve them? You should write them one below the other. X plus 2y is equal to 3. And 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. How did you solve this, children? How did you solve this? Yes, Nandini?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, how did you solve this?
Ma'am, plus 2y and minus 2y gets cancelled.
Okay.
And we get 4x is equal to 2. And
Very good.
x is equal to 2 by 4 and x is equal to 1 by 2.
Very good, very good. Have I solved it?
Now we have to substitute this x value in any of the equations and we'll get the value of y, ma'am.
Okay, have I done that part?
No, ma'am.
No, I've just written on solving we get, because you know how to do it. On solving we get x is, I have written the answer straight away. On solving we get x is equal to half and y is equal to 5 by 4. You should have worked it, all of you. All of you should have worked it. I've just written directly that on solving. On solving, no, I pause when I have to get the pen, you know. So yeah, on solving we get x is half and y is 5 by 4. I have not solved it. You just have to solve these two equations and find the values of x and y. So x is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 5 by 4. As Nandini said, you'll have to substitute this value of x in one of these two equations. So if you take the first equation, if you take the first equation, x plus 2y is equal to 3. X plus 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So x plus 1 is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 minus 1, which is, oh, sorry. X is 1 by 2. No, I didn't substitute correctly. I substituted for y. The first equation, the third equation, x plus 2y is equal to 3. X is half. So half plus 2y is equal to 3. 2y is equal to 3 minus half. 2y is equal to 5 by 2. Y is equal to 5 by 4. So this part, this working, you should have done in your book. You shouldn't have written on solving we get x is half and y is 5 by 4. You should have solved it. You cannot write that. You should have shown these steps. Or if you finish this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. Is your next question? You can take this one as homework. See how it is worked. Just have a look at this, children. I'll just get back. So here in this question, children, I'm back. We would like to get rid of the decimal point in the equations. So now this is the first equation. This is the first equation. You can see that 0.5 has one decimal place, 0.7 has one decimal place, but 0.74 has two decimal places, 74. So let's multiply this equation by 100. See what we have understood, you can multiply the equation by any value, any real number other than 0. You can multiply the equation by any real value other than 0. Like we write equivalent fractions, these are equivalent equations. I've told you this. So we multiply this equation by 100. So that will give us 0.5x into 100 is 50x. Multiply every term by 100. Multiply this one by 100. Multiply this one by 100 and multiply this one by 100. Every term is multiplied by 100. So when you do that, you get 50x 70y is equal to 74. Isn't it, children? Do we understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Multiplying every term by 100. This is what we get. And this can be simplified further by dividing by 2. So when you divide this one by 2 throughout, see, these are the different ways of simplifying equations. So you divide by 2 throughout, you will get 25x, 50x by 2, 25x, by 2, 35y, by 2, 37. So this is our new equation from the first one. Now like that, take up the second equation, this equation, this one. And here 1 decimal place, 1 decimal place, 1 decimal place. So it's enough to multiply by 10. It's enough to multiply by 10. It's not that if you multiply the first equation by 100, you should multiply the second one also by 100. There's nothing like that. Both are independent. All right. So everywhere we have only 1 decimal place, so we multiply by 10. So this one into 10, 3x. This one into 10, 5y. This one into 10, 5. So now we have two equations like this in x and y. There's no instruction given, so you can use any method. There's no instruction given, you can use any method. I have done using the elimination method. By eliminating the first variable. So I've eliminated x and found the value of y. And why we write y is equal to 0.7? Because in the equations we have decimal numbers, so 0.3, 0.7, 0.5. So we wish to write this as 0.7. Y is equal to 14 by 20. Or y is equal to 7 by 10, which is 0.7. And as you know, substitute this value in one other equation. Find the value of x, which is 0.5. Please work this, children. Finish working, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Class, use the emoji, raise your hand. Tarun Murali, Nikita, Deepika, Nandini, Rajeshwari, Hitesh, Murali Krishna, Shreyas, Meera, Pranav. Tarun Ishwaran, you've just logged in and you're not at your desk. All right, thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, we have not finished the class. Thanks for raising.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. Then I was happy to see everybody, use the emoji promptly. I said thanks for that. Yeah, so I was telling you that the two equations have the decimal point in them. So to get rid of the decimal point, we multiply this equation by 100 and we get a new equation like this. And the second equation we multiply by 10. And we get an equation like this. And we solve these two equations to find the value of y first. Because we have eliminated x. We got the value of y. We substitute the value of y and find the value of x. So this is simple. And we leave the answer as 0.5, 0.7 as decimal numbers because in the equations we have the decimal point everywhere. Yes, children, this is our next question. Who can tell me how do we do this? Where are the variables x and y? Where are the variables x and y?
Denominator.
In the denominator. So how do we rewrite the first and the second equation? This is the first one, 5 by x plus 1 minus 2 by y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. What do we do? So we write it as 5 into 1 by x plus 1 minus 2 into 1 by y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. This is fine, children?
Yes, ma'am.
5 by x plus 1 is written as 5 into 1 by x plus 1. Two into 1 by y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Now what should you assume? Let what?
X plus 1 be a. 1 by x plus 1 be a.
Yeah, let 1 by x plus 1 be a. And let 1 by y minus 1 be b. Okay, what about the second equation here? How do we understand this? Second equation, 10 by x plus 1 plus 2 by y minus 1 is equal to 5 by 2.
Ten into 1 by x plus 1
Yeah.
plus 2 into 1 by y minus 1 is equal to 5 by 2.
Very good, Meera. Thank you. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, go through the answer now. Please complete this now in the class, children. Cross multiplication method. Are we all working? Yes, today what all of you have to do is, all of you must take pictures of your classwork and share it with me on WhatsApp immediately after the class. So once in a way, I'll ask you to do this.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
requested, yes, take pictures, not take pictures of the pages of today's classwork. Today's classwork neatly. Just take the photos and share the photos with me on WhatsApp in the order. Don't send it in some random order. In order. All of you must do it soon after the class. Complete this one, children. Is it over?
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. So here the equations have the variables a and b. I have told you how to use the headings AB1 and AB minus 1. AB1, AB minus 1, both I've told you. You can use anything. So here, because the constants are on the other sides, AB minus 1. Then we just use the cross multiplication method. Count the values for A and B. Because the equations have A and B in them. See, this equation is A. This equation is A and B. This equation also has A and B. So you'll get the values of A and B because the headings will be A, B, and minus 1. You get the values of A and B. But what is A? 1 by x plus 1. That is 1 by 5. So on cross multiplying, we get x plus 1 is equal to 5. Or x is equal to 5 minus 1, 4. Similarly here, b is equal to 1 by 4. B is what? What is b? 1 by y minus 1. 1 by y minus 1 is 1 by 4. Cross multiplying. Y minus 1 is 4. Y is equal to 4 plus 1, 5. So the values of x and y, 4, 5.
Ma'am, 1 minute show the sixth one, ma'am.
Sixth one.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Why? No, I cannot go back to sixth
Ma'am,
one now. Why? Why, Pranav?
Ma'am, I'm Tarun, ma'am. I did not write sixth one, ma'am.
Tarun, no? Tarun Ishwaran or
Tarun
Tarun
Ishwara
Murali?
Murthy, ma'am. Tarun Ishwara Murthy, ma'am.
No. Want you to share Facebook and WhatsApp? I don't want you to take a screenshot and write it in Haribari and send it to me. See what you people have been doing.
Ma'am, I completed 10th one and 7th one and 8th. No, I completed 7, 8, and 10, ma'am.
You said what we have completed. Let me see, Tarun. All right, children, this is your homework. Work this one as homework, and we'll see the answer in the next class. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
children.
you.
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, 1
Good
minute
night.
homework question.
Yeah. Please come again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Good night.